I covered for my coworker for months. Yesterday, I found out why she really needed it. Personal experience. I, 26F, work in a small office where everyone kind of knows everyone's business, whether they admit it or not. About 6 months ago, my coworker, Lena, 32F, started asking me for small favors. At first, it was harmless stuff. Swapping shifts, covering for her when she came in late, saying she was in meetings when she was. She always looked exhausted and stressed, so I didn't think much of it. Over time, it became more frequent. Like a lot more. She'd text me things like, "Please just say I stepped out," or "If anyone asks, I'm working from home today." I started getting uncomfortable, but every time I tried to push back, she'd say something like, "I'll explain soon, I promise," or "I just need a little more time." A few coworkers noticed and started making comments. One even joked that I was Lena's personal assistant. I laughed it off, but honestly, it was starting to annoy me. I felt like I was risking my own job to protect hers, and I didn't even know why. Last week, my boss pulled me aside and asked directly if I knew what was going on with Lena. I panicked and said I didn't, which wasn't entirely a lie. He warned me that covering for someone could backfire on me. So yesterday, I finally told Lena I couldn't do it anymore unless she told me what was actually going on. She went quiet for a long time. Then she asked if we could talk after work. We sat in her car in the parking lot. She looked like she hadn't slept in days. I expected something like a messy breakup, maybe a health issue, something along those lines. Instead, she told me she has a daughter. I was confused because Lena had always said she didn't have kids, like very firmly, multiple times. Then she clarified, her daughter isn't supposed to exist, not publicly. Turns out, years ago, she was in a relationship with someone high profile. Married, wealthy, the kind of person whose name I would immediately recognize. When she got pregnant, he paid her to disappear. Not in a dramatic way, just enough money to relocate, keep quiet, and never contact him again. She agreed. She raised the child alone. No one at work knows because she's terrified it could somehow get back to him and complicate things legally or financially. The reason she's been missing work is because her daughter has been sick. Like hospital visits, emergencies, the whole thing. And she didn't want to explain because that would mean admitting everything. I just sat there trying to process it. Then she said something that made my stomach drop. The reason she trusted me specifically is because my last name is the same as his. She said when I first joined the company, she panicked and thought I might be related to him somehow. She kept an eye on me for months before deciding I wasn't. And by then, I was the only person she felt she could trust not to dig into her life. So basically, the entire reason I got pulled into this was because she thought I might accidentally ruin her life. I didn't even know what to say. I told her I was sorry about her daughter, and I get why she was scared, but she put me in a really bad position without giving me a choice. Now I'm stuck. My boss is already suspicious. My coworkers think I'm covering for something shady, and I'm holding on to a secret that feels way bigger than anything I signed up for. I don't know if I should come clean to my boss and risk exposing her, or keep covering for her and risk my own job. I just wanted to be nice.